And I think half the battle in being healthy is knowledge about what's going on with your own body. Now, a lot of us are actually not physically going into the doctor, right? Another thing we never would have thought was gonna be in our life, doing these teledoc visits, right? Well, the first thing I thought about, the first time I had to do a teledoc for a checkup, and they said, we're gonna do it over, I said, well, how are they gonna know what my weight is, my temperature is, what my oxygen saturation in my blood is? How will they know that? I'm gonna need to have my own tools available. I'm gonna have to take my health and my life into my own hands. That's where North American Health and Wellness comes in. This is an oxygen meter. This is brand new, $34 today. So what does that mean? When I said it checks the oxygen saturation in your blood, it's also gonna give us our pulse rate. It is super duper easy. There's one button on the front of this, and all you're doing is clipping it to the tip of your finger. It actually gets the reading from your fingernail. That's how you do it. Anybody can do this. It's portable, it's light, it's fast, it's super reliable. And look, there's that one button that I was talking about. There it is, one button. Nice display that we're gonna be able to see everything. I'm gonna bring in Bob Circosta with me to talk about this North American Health and Wellness. And Bob, actually, we presented this a couple of days ago, and I'm telling you, everybody was trying to pick this up and grab it. And I had mentioned when we presented it, even at my own home, I never had these items sitting out constantly, but I now have my thermometer. I have my blood pressure cuff. I have all of these items. Not only do I have them, but they are out and ready to use. I feel like this is a time where we should really take hold of our own health and knowledge.
And you are exactly right, Tina, and good morning to you. Always a pleasure to be with you. But you're so right. You said it a moment ago. We need to have the right tools. We need to take control of our own health, and this is a quick and easy way in which to do it. As you mentioned a moment ago, it's the Oximeter, and we are down to the, I mean, I don't think we have all that many. We're supposed to last the entire day today, but there's no way that's going to happen because these sell so very, very quickly. There's no taking blood. There's no, putting a needle in or anything. It's so easy to do, non-invasive. All you do, you depress one area, and when you do that, it opens the other area. You put your finger in there. As you said, there's a button on the top. You press that button. Now, you want to keep it as still as possible, but what it's doing, it's calibrating your reading, not everybody else's, but it's calibrating your reading, and the information that it's telling you is absolutely priceless, because what it's doing is measuring the percentage of oxygen that happens to be in your circulating blood at that moment. That's the same blood that's going to your heart, your lungs, all the organs. So knowing what that level is going to keep you protected. It's going to give you the information that you need. Now, I see your reading is 99, which is excellent. 99% of oxygen in your circulating blood, Tina, and that is terrific. So you want to keep a watch on that number because it's kind of a precursor. It's going to tell you if there is something that you need to alert your health professionals about. And you mentioned North American Health and Wellness, and I love that company because this is all backed up. It's clinically tested. The other great point that you made, Tina, was the fact that nowadays we are visiting our doctors via video. So to be able to give them that information is just so valuable to them because they need that information, the temperature, the blood pressure, and now the oxygen in your blood. And with everything that's going on, all the unknowns out there, it is peace of mind to be able to know exactly what is going on that very, very second. Mine is 99% as well, which is great. So it's a way to keep tabs on exactly what is going on. So easy to use. There's the inside of it right there. I don't know. I'll open it up. I don't know if you can see on the inside the red or not, but it is, as you mentioned, it's measuring it through your fingernail. So this is totally non-invasive. And, you know, I really urge everybody to have one of these because you can have one unit and the entire household, everybody in the family can use this one unit. But the information that it gives you, Tina, once again, is so priceless. And I wish we could get more of these, but, and I don't know exactly how many you have here today, but I was told before the show that we are down to the final few, and it may not make the entire day today. So if anybody's thinking about getting one of these, I strongly invite you to take advantage of it right now. Quick, easy, accurate, and Tina, it is giving you that power of information, which you said is so key, and you're so right.
And I've been taking my reading the whole time you were talking, Bob, because it is so easy. Yes. Literally, like you said, it's very comfortable on the finger, and all you do is just press the button, and then it will, do I have it upside down, you guys? No, I got it, okay. I just want to make sure I wasn't, and then everyone's gonna be like, Tina had it upside down. Super easy, you can read it, the display is nice and big. I'm pretty far from the camera, they're able to get that. 97 is where I'm at right now, and the pulse rate is in the bottom. I love that you said that, Bob. Everybody in the family can use this. You can get his readings whenever you need to get it. It's portable if you need to take this with you, no matter where it is that you're going. I've got a little over 1,000, Bob, to go around for everyone. Wow. But when I had it with you, when Guy had it with you, everybody was jumping on it, including right now. I know I've got a slight bit of a hold. If you're calling in, .com and your app are great ways to purchase this to make sure that you get it. You don't fall between the cracks on getting this. And I think, Bob, we of course know that information is key. Half the battle of our health is knowing what's going on in our body. But now I think is a little bit different. I think this is why so many people are jumping on this, because we want to know. We want to know what's going on with our health. We want to be in charge. And sometimes we feel a little out of sorts in general. We're not, like we said, going into our doctor's offices. Even at my pediatrician, Bob, they're saying, you know, only come on certain occasions. I mean, it's really a different day and time. So in general, this was always important, but I think this is why a lot of people were happy this is brand new here at HSN. It's something that people are looking for, they're wanting, and they really need at this point in time.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, Tina, there are so many unknowns out there today. We're faced with so many unknowns every single day. This is known. This is going to give you factual information. This takes all the guesswork out of it. So it's going to give you that peace of mind. I've talked about it a few times, a few weeks back when I got sick, and thank goodness everything turned out just fine. But the communication to the doctor, giving the temperature, giving the blood pressure, and then being able to give the doctor the oximeter reading, the amount, the percentage, the saturation of the oxygen in my blood, I was able to give that reading, and what it did, it eliminated one thing to worry about. I mean, there was many things to worry about for a few days there, but it was just, it was over. You know, I didn't have to worry about that anymore. So it made all the difference in the world. Again, I really urge everybody to take advantage of this.
And I want to remind everyone, there's no pricking of your finger, there's no blood, there's no anything. What you're seeing right now is exactly what you do. You stick your finger all the way in there, the clip will go down, it's very comfortable. You push the one button. Bob, I couldn't make this any easier to get the information, and then the numbers will pop up. And Bob, in the numbers, that's 99, we were saying that's good. We want to try to be, like 95 or above is kind of in a good level if you're going by numbers. And then the lower it goes from there, that's when you'll know that, we need to have a different kind of a conversation on this. But again, just knowing what's going on, $34 is a very small investment in what it is that you're gaining, right?
Oh, no question. I mean, the benefit that this is going to give you, again, in peace of mind, but information that you're accurate information that you're going to be able to share with your health professional. And of course, they're going to appreciate it, because the more factual information they can have, the better equipped they will be to help you out. And that's why, once again, and we've talked about it, Tina, on the air, there are three must-haves nowadays, probably more so than ever before, and that's the thermometer we should have, a blood pressure machine, and an oximeter or oxygen meter. People call it different things, but what it gives you, the information that it gives you is what's so very, very important. I'm at 98. Now it's going to vary. And you don't want to put your finger in here and press the button and then kind of hold your breath. You want to breathe normally, okay? You don't want to breathe any slower, any faster than you normally would, because what it's doing, it's calibrating exactly what your reading is, not anybody else, but your reading. And as you mentioned, Tina, it's also giving you that pulse as well. So information that the entire family can benefit from.
Bob, I'm so happy you were in my show today. When we're talking about health, I think this was a must-have. $34, again, 3 flex payments for $11.33 a month. 721-275. Bob, everyone's jumping on to make sure they grab one of those last set of quantities that we have. So thank you so much for joining me.
Well, thank you, Tina. Always a pleasure to be with you. And for those of you that are looking for that big sanitizer, the Lumen sanitizer, I'll be on in the 10 a.m. hour, 10 o'clock this morning. I'll be on with that.
Awesome. We love to see more, Bob.
Thank you, Tina. Thanks.